You know, I said that I would do a video response to this, and honestly, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to say because, like, when I try to think about the topic generally, like these kinds of topics on like from like an overview, I I kind of go into this mode of like being an annoying I turn into Jordan Peterson basically. It's like, the social contract is complicated. It's a matter of trust and it needs to be gained and maintained. I do really think like it is about trust. It's it's like a chicken and egg problem when you're talking to someone for the first time. It's like you don't want to talk to someone you don't trust, but you don't trust someone unless you talk to them first. Which is why most friends are formed in places like schools and workplaces where we're kind of just like forced to be together for a long period of time. So we're kind of forced to get to know each other. Because like there's that more underlying motive that puts things together. But like when you're not in any of those things, if you're a NEET, NEET, not in education, employment, or training, then it gets harder. And I think like I don't know this because I haven't had a job yet. It's I assume it's harder in a job too. Or no, do you mean I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't help me that I didn't go to that was homeschooled. I should say that for the record because there's gonna be some things that I don't understand because I didn't go to school. I went for 5 months, elementary school, and then my mom took me out. Because I wasn't handling the social aspect well. So factor that in how you will. But yeah, it's definitely hard. Like I remember I was in a friend group for a while where I I just barged in one day. Like I got like there was a day like on 2020 or late 2019. It was before the pandemic happened, and I think of it like a whole era before the pandemic era began, and there was this list of Discord servers that I had joined but never participated in, and I just picked one. I just walked in. And I was like, okay, I'm here now. I'm gonna start talking here, and they were like, okay. I was like, fine, hello. And then I got along with them for a bit, and then eventually, it's like I could tell like the whole time that I was kind of like third wheeling, like. I mean, I know that's a term that's like more used for dates and stuff and this, but you know what I mean? It's like I was just there tagging along, just kind of sitting in the corner, taking up space and observing, lurking. That's the term. It was lurking, and like I was talking, but like I was the odd one out the whole time, and then eventually I got kicked out of the server. And I wonder if there's something to learn from the fact that I was in that server and I felt like I was never like fully integrated into it. I was never fully meshed in with the group. And yet I didn't go looking somewhere else for another place to go to because that one was just good enough for the time. You said this at one point I don't know how people at my age are having like a gazillion friends. I mean, I don't think they have a gazillion friends. Again, like I am a very isolated person, so like what very much do I have to say? But I would think that I'm like for one thing, if a person has like 2,000 friends on Facebook, that means nothing, and I hope we all know that. Friends on Facebook does not literally mean real friends. That or being in a Discord server with 300 people. You can be on good terms with that many people, I guess. And if you're really charismatic, then you can make people gravitate around you. But it's work and it's scary and it's intimidating, and you have to do it and also look like you're not doing a lot of work, scared or intimidated by it, which is difficult. It's like I do want to be good at that because I want to be like a public figure, like on the internet. Something like I don't want to use the phrase influencer. So I feel icky saying that, but I do hear people say it's like confidence is like 90% of it, and I think I might be inclined to believe that. And it's still scary. It's like I might admit it. Making this video is kind of scary for me, but it's like I'm just gonna do it anyway, just for the sake of getting the confidence up. Because like if you do something enough, the more times you see yourself succeed at something recently, the more you'll believe that you can do it genuinely. Hence, I decided to do this anyway. And yeah, there was a time like 2 years ago when I would have not dared do this at all. I would have been way too terrified by the thought of doing this, but I was I was being irrational. Just, and for anyone else watching this other than Ciara, like I am posting this publicly, so I assume other people are gonna see this. It's like, if you have that fear of putting yourself out there, I know that just saying, oh, it's irrational, disregard it, doesn't feel like helpful. I definitely know that saying, oh, ignore your feelings are wrong, or whatever, so that doesn't help. I don't fully understand why we have feelings. I do believe they're necessary, though. Like, I feel like they have a very good reason to exist. But I'm going too far off the rails. I would say, I wonder, like, part of, like, what motivated me to... I paused on a very unfortunate freeze frame of you. I'm sorry. Shoot, what was I saying? I think, like, I wonder if part of, like, what motivated me to, like, make that comment about saying that I would make a video response, that the comment, that what I was thinking was like maybe if I respond with more of like a video response than just a comment, then maybe you'll feel less alone. Maybe, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's an exercise of saying, I don't know what I'm doing, but I will be okay despite that. Hopefully. Yeah, I think I'm extroverted too, which like feels counterintuitive, because I'm so isolated. You'd think I'd be introverted, and I did call myself introverted for the longest time, but I've come to realize recently that I am extroverted too, and I was just in denial. I had social anxiety, but I definitely want to be the center of attention. I've always dreamed of being somebody. And there are situations where I do just demand the attention from the crowd, for better or worse. And here's something. I should do a whole video about this. One time I got called for jury duty. It was like oddly a good experience for me. The first trial I went to. The second one not so much. The first one, because you get appointed to like a pool of jurors who can get called for trials in the city for a month, and then your term is over. I couldn't do air quotes properly because I'm holding down this button right here. This is how I'm cutting the video, by the way, by just holding down this button. It only records when I'm talking. Kind of, it's more complicated than that, but anyway. So I was part of this jury of 12, or was it 13? I think it was 13. I don't know, but I was obviously the most lively one in the room. We got into the jury room, and like we had to wait for things to happen, and I liked being the center of attention. And I dropped the fact that I was a singer and something. I even sang a little bit of Bo Burnham's like, "Welcome to the internet. Have a look." Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content. Some better. I'm gonna stop there before I commit copyright infringement. I had to cut myself there too, because the song gets vulgar quickly. Yeah, and the whole fact that I was I performed music with my dad. He made me do it. I didn't go into it enthusiastically, but I got used to it. I'm not a great performer, but it's a skill that needs development, which is not good. Oh, shoot. I don't know. Okay. Now, I should probably stop talking at this point. I will mention about the toothpaste expiring in 2027. I don't think it'll last until 2027. I think it's supposed to be that's the date like the store owner's supposed to throw it out if they haven't sold it by that time. I think that's what it's actually for. It's like if you bought it and you open it before that time, it probably won't last that long. Then again, I don't know. I don't know if there's like disinfectants in toothpaste or whatever. I know you're not supposed to swallow it. Heck, maybe it will last. I don't know. I'm not a chemist. I probably shouldn't have said anything. Cut this out, future me.